Okay, Sagittarius, welcome. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So we will be doing a reading for you for October the 20th to November the 8th of 2023. Sagittarius, this reading is going to be for what you really need to know now. Like, what is the most important thing for you to know now, whatever situation that is, whatever that's going on in you personally or internally or externally, whatever the case is, the universe to help reveal and suggest and guide you into what you really need to know right now for this reading of October the 20th to November the 8th, 2023. So Sagittarius, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to further support by becoming a Patreon member. I also have a website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com. There I offer counseling services as well as tarot card reading services. The information for all of that, and you can donate to the channel, is in the description box below. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's see what's happening for you. Okay, the King of Wands. What's coming through is honestly you've already embarked, or you're already in the process, or you're about to. You'll know how it resonates with you. Orchestrate the dimensions and the construction of your kingdom, of your world, of your destiny, as it were, of your career path, of your family dynamics, your life. It's like you are orchestrating a process in which you want your kingdom or your life to go. Right now, you do have the facilitation of a level of power, authority, and strength in your life, and you're able to produce or able to conduct change. Like, you have levels of power right now in your life, whether that be financially, whether that be with varying levels of resources, whether that be in levels of your own personal capacity, like a skill set of some sort or whatever, where it could be even in cooperation, and your voice or decision is the final say on the decision, or it could be a combination of all of that. But whatever the case is, you do have a level of influence in your life, and you're very reserved in your excitement, is what I'm hearing. In your processing and in your delegating and in your maneuvering, you're reserved in your excitement until the final stages of certain things are produced or are made manifest. But you are in the process. You are reasonably steadily moving along, and you're excited about it within a tempered way. Further clarification for the King of Wands. Yeah, see, the Two of Wands. Like I said, you are currently cultivating your path, and you're trying to see which direction offers the most, if you were to take it. It offers the most benefits, the more ideal, the longevity. You are making those critical decisions step by step, day by day, as you go to see where you want to veer your resources, your mindset, your will, your passions toward what is most beneficial, what is really your ideal, what will reflect your lifestyle and who you are and the way that you wish to be presented. Okay, so that's why I said you're in the midst of cultivating this, structuring this, and clearly you have the choice. With the Two of Wands, you have the strength, you have the authority on which path you want to go. So the universe is just honestly edifying you in this, whereby I sense some of you, sometimes it does feel like you may not have as much power in your hand as you may doubt yourself, but you do have a strong level of power and authority in your hands right now. All you need to do is grasp it, the Ace of Wands that the King of Wands is holding in his hand, and conduct the necessary processes, or make the necessary commands in which to move forward in the direction where you feel most comfortable, where you feel the most affluent growth in your life will take place. Further clarification. Yeah, see with this Wands energy that's happening? Once you have chosen your path with the Two of Wands, you're going to be on the on the go, steady and a steady, reasonable pace. You're not going slow, but you're not going too fast either. You're pacing yourself, the Knight of Wands. Okay, and again, you're holding the Ace of Wands in your hand right there. You've chosen your path, and you're going to trot along. You're going to bring into your midst which you have learned from the past and events and certain things, and you know what you do not want anymore in your life. There are still some hiccups here and there, but those are just some things are still being ironed out through the brush, okay? But you are steadily going to be trotting along, okay? So a lot of you are almost here, okay? I sense your mindset is right here with the King of Wands. That's great. And I sense most of you are at this area right here, the Two of Wands, seeing what's in front of you, the options laid before you, and thinking about how you're going to maneuver in the direction. And once you decide on that direction, Sagittarius, you're going to be pacing yourself. You're not going to be going carefree, willy-nilly, gung-ho, as I sense some of you have made some mistakes by jumping the gun, as it were, before you really assess the situation. You're assessing that situation. You're not making the same mistake again. There's still going to be some hurdles in the road, but you're going to pace yourself and make adjustments as you go along. You're excited about this journey, but a tempered excitement. You're willing to take on the reins of this new course of action in your life, and you want to make the most of it. So that is what you need to know right now. What else do you need to know right now, Sagittarius? Yeah, I sense this coming up, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is that long-term investment type thing, that slow and steady process that's always cultivating reward as time goes on. Very critical, very shrewd and discerning in investments and ideals, in ventures, in finances, in their time management, so I sense once you gain in this pathway right here with the Knight of Wands, you're going to start making that track, that pathway, start burying that down and getting into a type of niche, into a type of routine. And you're going to see how that can be solidified, okay, so that you can steadily grow in wealth and resources and opportunity in that. And you're going to see the investment from really honing this craft or honing this pathway that you're currently on, and seeing how to transmute that into more tangible success in your life, which will be for the long haul, and also further build you up towards varying levels of promotion, varying levels of where you may get more freedom and to get more capacity for authority to move forward on certain things. It is a holistic, reputational, and financial growth prospect that you want to solidify in your life. And I'm sensing that the Knight of Pentacles is saying that you are going to get here. I sense a lot of you, quite honestly, are right here, okay? Right here. You're cultivating the path, you're choosing the path, all the kind of good stuff that I said before, and you're about to get here where you've chosen the path and you are committed to the path, and you see where this path can lead you to even greater blessings and riches and abundance down the line, and you're going to stick to it. You're going to grow in it. You're going to make the most out of it, okay? Very rare is what I'm sensing that some of you have recently embarked on the Knight of Pentacles, okay? But a lot of you, I do feel like you're right here. So these are things that you need to know, okay? And I just saw some months. So some of you, this whole reading, even though it's for the next 20 days, this might span into levels of your engagement in this whole capacity towards setting that tone leading into 2024. This may be encompassing the month of the remainder of October, the month of November, and the month of December. Okay. Further clarification for the Knight of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm. You know what? I really need to say this. I saw it in my eyes. I saw the Knight of Pentacles leading to the King of Pentacles. I literally saw the card. I really have to start just saying this because it's edifying for me. I have to really trust myself even more. But the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Okay? If you stay, when you make that decision and stay on that track, what is promised to you is the great reward of the King of Pentacles, Sagittarius. This is someone who has their investments on lock. They have confidence in their investments, whatever investments that may be, family, friends, co-workers, projects, finances, especially finances in the bank or in any other type of investment like real estate or whatever the situation is. Okay, it is secure. Okay, you have money that is countable, that is resilient. Okay, that will withstand the movements of reality, the flows of life. It is growing on itself, and you have the freedom to take a leisure time if you want, and it's not going to affect your financial gains, your financial flow, your financial income. Having more relaxability. I know that's not a word, but being more relaxed and not as concerned or worried about practical matters and as well as personal matters, because you want to travel, you want to assist other people, you want to experiment in various ways, and you will have the freedom to do so. Okay, if you stay on this slow and steady, very mature and very how would I put this, it's the confident, it's like what's the word I'm searching for, it's like discipline. That's it, the disciplined path that you have chosen, because it is going to lead you to the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of freedom in this card, a lot of wealth, a lot of maturity, a lot of moving from one tier of existence into a more lofty, more affluent tier. Further clarification. Yeah, you know what, it's just, this is ridiculous. Sagittarius, this is literally the universe telling you, like reaffirming, this is what you need to know. Okay, we went from a bunch of wands right here, right? It's like that work, that decision, like how you want your life to look, how are you going to be, how do you see yourself with the wands, what path you're going to choose, how are you going to navigate it, how are you going to figure it out, what do you want to come out of it, you know what I mean? That's whole planning thing, is that planning your life, and look, you got the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, after you finish this right here, you get into the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. This is the universe basically endowing you beyond riches which you did not even dream about, bringing in opportunities which you never thought possible within your meager means and also humble beginnings, perhaps for some of you. You never thought that, for example, you could actually buy a new car. You never thought you could buy your first house. You never thought you could travel the world. You never thought you could assist your relatives with their schooling, or help your parents be comfortable in their advanced age or something like that. You never thought you'd be able to afford, like, to offer a wedding perhaps to this love or loves of your life. You never thought, this is what that is. Okay, this is the opportunity. You never thought that you could be offered a position in a company. You never thought that your company could blow up so big and so grand. That's what this is, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is those physical, tangible dreams coming to reality. The universe definitely rewarding you for your diligence and your patience, your discernment, your wisdom, your craft, being a good steward of the finances and the blessings that's coming into your life. Okay, though this is where you're headed. That's more so faster than you think if you continue by this guiding advice and principle that's happening. Again, I told you with the Knight of Wands, I sense there are some brushes that you still have to, jump over and mull through, but you're going to get it. And once you get it, choose your decision, be diligent about the direction you want to go, and you will reap the benefits, you will reap the rewards as time goes on. But before you even know it, you'll be to the King of Pentacles, and then bam. Once you're in the King of Pentacles, it's like I told you, enter a higher level, like um, like a higher level in a tier of society. You'll say it like that. Okay, middle class rises into like what's above middle class? What is it? First class? I don't know. What's above middle class? Is upper class? Oh gosh. And then the upper class, you get to, vibe and with certain people you probably never would have dreamed to meet before, and then one thing goes into another, and then bam, you're in the upper echelons of a certain dynamic that you never thought possible. But hey, you arrive, you meet, you get there, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an overflowing abundance that is being cultivated and being those energies are coming towards you, if as long as you choose your path and be consistent with the direction that you want to go with those. If you want those hopes and dreams, continually go after it with discipline and with a steadiness, okay? And I'm sensing a lot of you come from certain things where you are making some radical changes, and that's why you're going into this more steady pace in your life. What else do you need to know right now, Sagittarius? Yeah, justice. There has been, let's just say, some inadvertent things that have happened in your life. Some I'm sensing, it happened because you just didn't know any better, and then some of it is out of your control. But I'm also sensing you've always did your best. You believed you did your best in whatever situation that is. And justice is coming in and bringing in that good karma that you've already laid up for yourself, and it is flowing in at this time. Okay? Interesting enough, even though this is going in a staging process, like a step-by-step type thing, I'm sensing this right here, this justice energy, especially because it's in the middle of the reading, I'm sensing it's an overarching energy, okay? So it's already, justice is already with you right now, and I'm sensing for some of you it's been with you when it comes to the good karma, the balancing of the scales finally enacting in your life. The thing is, it's starting to trickle in, but soon you'll see a wave of abundant favor and success. I would not be surprised if we see the Wheel of Fortune somewhere up in this, because that is the type of energy that I'm feeling from the Justice card. Good karma coming in. There's angels working behind the scenes in your behalf, and I'm sensing some of those angels are actual physical people in your life, whereby you may know and you may not know, but they know you, and they're just being good things happening behind the scenes on your behalf. There's good karma that's happening in your life right now. Further clarification for the Justice card. Yeah, listen. The Tower. Like I said, with justice and the good karma, the scales being balanced, coming into your life to make a radical change. Okay, like that abundance just overtaking you. The old foundations are being stripped away. And it's a good thing that you've decided to make those decisions yourself, because there is a change that's coming that's outside of your control again. But you will be ready. Before, you weren't ready. Before, and I'm sensing for some of you it may have been a little bit recent, whereby the wool was taken from under your feet. I don't know if I'm saying that saying right. Like the ground was taken from under your feet. There was a catastrophic change in your life, and you had to deal with it. It was hard. It was tenuous. It just rocked the boat, as it were. Okay, but you are going to be ready for it this time, and especially because you're engaging in better management of your life. And with the Tower, the universe is saying you are ready for this next phase that's coming into your life, this next shift, and it's removing things that has no more bearing, doesn't need to be in your life anymore, and it's like pulling you into where you were meant to be in this next chapter, in this next phase of your life. Okay, so be ready for a radical change, and justice is letting you know, like, hey, when it's happening, it may happen very fast. Scales are being balanced. Angels work on your behalf. No need to fear, because justice is on your side in the situation. Further clarification, Sagittarius. Yeah, Temperance. These are three major arcanas back to back. That's when you know, especially, that it's something extreme. Okay, Temperance is that transmuting card, transmuting in like an old energy into a new energy, transmuting something that was weak and making it strong. There's a transmuting of an energy, transformational dynamic, as well as patience in the process. Okay? You're reminded to have patience in this process. You already see, and we said it earlier actually, this is a step-by-step process. Be patient, Sagittarius. Be patient in this process. You are being changed. Your world is being changed. You are elevating. It's happening. Okay? Rest assured it is happening. Continue doing the decision that you've made step by step. Be clear in what you want, where you want to go, how you want life to be, and be committed to it. Okay? You will have the success you're seeking. Let's see, what else do you need to know, Sagittarius? Yeah, the Hangman. Now, with this success and with all of this change, immediate change that's happening, like I told you, you'll be going from like middle class to upper class, like a class up, you know? Your mindset needs to change. Physically and other things like that, you've been working and doing and making happen. But once you're now getting into that, you're realizing that the mindsets in those areas, in those higher levels, they're a bit different from a lack mindset, for example, you know, or a mindset of someone who needs to pick and choose because they can't do both. But you're getting to a point where, you know, you'll have the option actually to do both, maybe three things, you know, whatever the case may be. But your mindset needs to change. You need to think outside the box. That's what the Hangman is coming in. Another major arcana. This is crucial towards making those wise investments, those wise changes. I'm sensing for some of you, your mentality, your mannerisms need to further elevate. Is what's coming up with the Hangman. There are cultural dynamics that's hitting for some of you. There are internal educational components that needs to be addressed with some of you. You'll know what it is, but there now you have the means. You need to, what's coming through, you need to change your mindset and how you see certain things, how you view the world, how you view people, how you view money, how you view your health. Okay, you need to rise in certain levels of education is what's coming through, honestly. You'll know what it means for you, because some of you, what I'm seeing is you've neglected your health in certain respects. You need to now think outside the box and wish to edify yourself in health. Before, you could have lived on, you know, a little, like 4 hours of sleep, but now it's like, you know, you can't. Before, you didn't have as much vegetables, but now you're saying, okay, you know what, I need to change that. You know, before, you may have not gotten out and gone for a walk through a woods or something, of, you know, a park or something like that, but now you're saying, you know, you cannot deal with this sedentary life. Sedentary, you know, it's when you're not moving and like just sitting down all day, and you realize that you cannot do that. If you're going to be moving forward in certain things, your body needs to get healthier. Okay, for some of you, it could be conversations with varying tiers that you're getting into, whereby they're well versed on certain subjects that you're getting into. You need to be well versed. You need to understand at least some things about real estate, or some things about investments, or some things about health, you know, or, you know, some things about what was it called? Philosophy, maybe, I don't know, but you'll know what it is for you. You need to start expanding your view in decision and in life, whatever situation that is. Elevate yourself internally, mentally, physically. Okay, further clarification for the Hangman. Yeah, look at that. The Six of Pentacles. You're going to have to choose exactly where you're going to lean your resources to. How are you going to do it? You're balancing your own scales now. You're going to figure out if you can give time to these things, or if you can engage in certain things, if you could assist in certain things. What would it take from you? What do you need to save? What do you need to hold back on? What do you need to move forward with? You know, there's a balancing act that you need to really weigh the scales, is what's happening in your life personally. And it also will directly reflect your external world. Okay? There are investments that you used to make that you need to, you know what, let me make some adjustments, because I'm seeing that in life I need to make a different approach at this level. There's a different mindset that needs to be taken, and I need to take into consideration my resources, my time, the people around me, what I'm involved in. You know what I mean? That's what the Six of Pentacles is coming in. He's weighing the pros and the cons of these things. Further clarification. Yeah. The Strength card. Now, I was just gonna say, with the Six of Pentacles and the Strength card is coming out, that some things may be harder to say no to than others. If you want to continue this climb and this change, if you're about that progressive life, that you can be living comfortably. Don't get me wrong, but if you want to even continue moving up and up and up, every now and again there has to be a little bit of adjustment. You may have to give up some things that you may used to do or like doing, which should not hold any more place in your life right now. It maybe, at least for right now, or maybe even for the long term. There has to be some shifts, and you have to find the internal strength to do this, and only you can do this. Okay, and that changes for this is a general reading for whatever that may mean to you, Sagittarius. But it's going to come a point where you're going to have to make some personal adjustments in order to continue this climb in a meaningful manner. Okay, to not get in your own way. Okay, to not be stubborn in change, because change is going to happen with or without you. But it's like, once you get comfortable, you don't want to get stagnant, or you want to continue with that reasonable, positive climb, which means your mindset and certain other things that you may used to do back then there has to be an elevation. It can't just be only your external world that's changing, and it is changing, but your internal world, your mindset, okay, has to elevate as well. What do a lot of cards have to say here for you? What do you need to know right now, Sagittarius? Listen, you cannot make this up, you saw me shuffle these cards. Sagittarius, and we felt this happening. The world, after this transformative state again, the world, you're entering into a totally new paradigm, a new shift, a new reality, a new chapter. And some of you, it's a new book, okay? The physical nature will change. Your mindset is changing again. And once all of this is done, you enter this brand new world again. I don't know what it is. This is coming to us as the future. For some of you, I'm sensing, interestingly enough, I'm seeing a few months. I'm seeing very few of you December. Some of you I'm seeing January, February, but majority of you I'm seeing like April-ish, like going like almost halfway into the next year. So there are some radical things that are changing right now, okay? And this is what you need to know. It seems like you're right here, at least for the next 20 days, generally speaking, you're right here. And all of this will be progressing as you go along, okay? The world card is saying you've studied and showed yourself approved, basically, okay? Some of you will be traveling around this time when this is revealed, and you'll be very prominent in this. I said some of you will be in the limelight. You have shown yourself approved to the universe, and the universe is rewarding you with this new opportunity again. This incredible change, major arcana. This glow up in so many respects. And you're going to be very proud of how far you've come. And you're going to be very deserving of this. You're going to be very happy, honestly. And I do sense travel and some relocation for some of you as well. Further clarification for the world. Yeah, look at that. The 9 of Swords. This is so big, the world. It's going to create some anxieties in you. You're going to be flabbergasted. I'll tell you that, Sagittarius. Some of you will be very flabbergasted with the 9 of Swords and have a lot of concerns, a lot of worries. Like, it's like almost like happening too fast. Like, is this real? Is this real? Suppose I do it wrong. Suppose I messed it up. Am I ready for this? Those anxieties, that's what the 9 of Swords are. These are unfounded anxieties, okay? These are your own doubts, okay? And they will come at night, okay? But don't worry. The world would not have approached if you weren't ready, okay? Sagittarius? So when those doubts come, listen, I can't tell you to ignore them or anything. They will come. But use your heart and your mind to rationally look at those concerns and say, does that hold any type of realistic understanding? And even if a couple of them do have a realistic understanding, do your best to make the best decision, your authentic decision, in this situation, this new chapter in your life, be you, make the best answer that you believe is best, and you'll be just fine. Because again, the World card would not have come if you weren't ready. Further clarifications. Yeah, look at this. The Four of Cups. This is the divine offering you the Ace of Cups. Okay? This is divine saying you are ready. This is reassurance is what I'm sensing here. Where you had some concerns about certain cups, you wondered if you should stay back and just be reasonably well off and stuff like that. And it's like, you know what? The universe is offering you an opportunity to be even more. Will you take it? That's what's coming through. Will you take it? And the universe is telling you, you are ready. Okay? That's interesting. So, let's see what the angel message has to say that covers all of this. The Star. Honestly, what's coming through is miracles and blessings when it comes to the Star. You are in an upward momentum, Sagittarius. A strong foundation of it is up to you right here, okay? But the Star is to renew you on so many levels, totally transform you, to lift you up into a new world, a new existence. This is dreams become manifest, major arcana. Okay? And I'm sensing it's going to impact not only you personally, but it's going to impact like the close dynamics, especially that surround you. Further clarification. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Once this is all like established, Knight of Swords is one of the fast moving. They know the path. They know how to get there. They know what is needed. Okay, they have the reputation. They have the connections. Okay, they know the truth of the matter. They're going fast. Okay, nothing's gonna stop. They have discernment. They know where they're going, how much speed is needed. Okay, this is a fast motion energy. Your light again, it's going up. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You've been wishing for so many things in your life, and now it's finally being revealed, especially after you make that decision over here, okay? And everything will move forward from there. This wish fulfillment, you have 2 wish cards. And the whole point of this was the angel message, 2 wish cards. And once those wishes come through, just a fast motion in your life. Some of you have already been in a stagnant mode, and you're just finding your feet right here. You're just finding your feet. Once you've solidified certain levels of foundation, things are going to start moving. Okay? There's a wish fulfillment that I'm sensing some of you have now, later on, and later on. And all of that is tied up into this, and you will have it. This is telling you, continue the good fight, because it is coming through. Miracles and blessings, wishes coming through, fast motion. Sagittarius, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. It is not without its call to action, okay? Call to diligence. But if you be true to yourself, if you persevere, you will have your hopes, your wishes, your desires, and then some. I really do hope this reading has helped you, Sagittarius. Do your best. You can do it. Bye.